This is the daddy-daughter cooking show. Tonight we're making tacos because it's Tuesday.
And quesadilla.
For those of you who don't speak 5-year-old, that's quesadilla because she doesn't like onions. You tell him. We're going to start off with a white onion, a small white onion, or sometimes also known as a Spanish onion. And we're going to get that cleaned up. We're going to give that a quick dice. And excuse my knife skills if you're not happy with them. I encourage you to keep that opinion to yourself. And in the meantime, if you do have a compliment over my knife skills, then I'll gladly receive those in the comments below. Moving the onions to the side, we are going to move on to the cilantro. And this is going to give us a nice earthy, herby flavor in the ground beef tacos. I definitely recommend getting fresh cilantro, and you can use the leaves and the stems each, and just give it all a nice a nice fine chop. And we're going to use that in the ground beef as well as a topping for our tacos later on. We're going to move on to cutting a lime in half, and that's going to give us some acidity in our ground beef. Here we have a pound of ground beef. We're going to put in a half of tube of a really good chorizo, and just really mix that in really well. It doesn't have to be super combined, but just, so you don't really see the chorizo anymore. Definitely let your, if you have a helper, you can let him or her figure that out and help with that. So here we have some onions and garlic already sauteing in a pan. We're going to bloom our spices. That's ground chili powder, and we've got some ground cumin. Then I like to add a little cinnamon in mine as well, just to give it a little extra flavor. Those are fat soluble spices, so it means they dissolve in fat well. So we're gonna stir that in with the oil and the onions and garlic and let that bloom for about 30 seconds until we add our ground beef. We're gonna get this all broken up, and we're gonna let it brown. All right, we're back to our ground beef, and it is all browned up. It looks delicious. We're gonna add in the things that we cut up earlier. We're gonna add the juice of the 1 lime, as well as add in the cilantro. We're gonna save back half the cilantro for topping our tacos later on. Give it a quick stir together, give it a taste. We're gonna add a little salt and pepper just for tasting. Then once the heat's off, I like to drag it all off to one side of the pan just to keep it warm. For toppings, we have your onions, cilantro, a little bit of cheese, and fresh lime. You like the hot sauce on there? Good.
Show them what it looks inside.
Let's see what it looks like inside. Yum, yum. Very nice. Is that quesadilla good? Yeah. Nice and bland? Yeah.
That's onion. Onion still melts.
This is very, very good. You see all the ground beef in there? There's chorizo in there. Lots of going on. So try it out. You like it? My 4-year-old is eating hot sauce on her taco, and she loves it. She said it's perfect, right? It's Cholula chili garlic, if you want to know. It's probably my favorite hot sauce. So, is that good, Jenna?
Yeah!
Yeah? Good deal. That's our recipe for ground beef tacos. Try it next Tuesday night on your Taco Tuesday with your family, and hope you enjoy it. If you do, put a comment down below and like and subscribe to this video and this channel. Subscribe to the channel, I should say. And God bless you all. Have a good one.